Welcome to MLB The Show and this presentation of minor league baseball. Tonight it's
play ball.
Striding in, Roberto Carrara. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the
Leading
first.
up for the Rangers, the third baseman.
Ready with the first pitch.
Roberto.
Here it comes. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off.
Boy, talk about being a game of inches, D-Roll. That was a bullet just out of the reach of the third baseman.
Yeah, third base is just a reactionary position, kind of a la goalie in hockey.
Baseman.
He didn't have much chance there. He tried to make a play, get it above his head, but he was unable to get there.
Guys, you take a look at our visiting club as they enter play here this evening. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. McGinnis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. A chance now to take a look at how the home team lines up in this one. Dero, what's the key in trying to stop their opponent's winning streak?
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Out in front there as this one's pulled off to the left side. Here now the 2-2 down the third baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. Throw into third, and he's safe.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
A lot of movement that time. It's 0-2.
With 2 strikes and the runners at the corners, this is a big pitch coming up. Got to execute and hope to either get a strikeout or a double play ball to help you get out of this thing.
Nope. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Swing and a miss. A big strikeout, and he's 1 out away from working out of a jam. Striding forward now is the DH, Tim Crowley, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Comes back with a forkball here that misses 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, I know the last thing he wants to do is load the bases right here, so the pressure is on right now to get back in the strike zone.
And he tries to get him to reach for it, but it stays outside. 3-2.
All right, 3-2 count with 2 outs. The runner on first will be moving, so we'll see what happens. There are a lot of possible outcomes with this kind of play.
He struck him out. In and out of trouble as the inning. So stepping in, Alexis Guillen,
Leading
who's
up
back
for
in
the
the starting
Rangers,
lineup for this one
the
after
center
sitting
fielder,
out last night's game.
Alexis
Strike one to start the
Guillen.
at-bat. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch.
1-2.
Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2. Got him.
D-Rod.
So coming to the plate, David Freitas. He did not play
The
last
catcher,
night, but clearly
David
back in the starting nine for this one.
Freitas.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty, one man out. Count remains at 0-2. Hit high in the air down the right field line. Brito has a play, makes the play, and there are two gone now. Settling in now, Will Divino, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Ground ball foul down the left side. And it's 1-1.
As long as you actually get it inside, that two-seam fastball running towards the hands is a really good pitch.
The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Pretty painless half of the inning all told. Digging in now, Jason Fanning, batting
Leading up for the
300 for the
Rangers,
series, 3 for 10.
The right fielder, Jason Fanning.
Now here it comes. In there, and it's 0-1.
The count.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Whoa, that's down.
Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
If you're going to catch up to a high fastball like that, it's all about getting that front foot down in enough time to allow your hands to start moving forward. He was way too late there.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count 1-2. You're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
And he watches a called strike at the knees. No balls and 2 strikes. Stays alive, still 0-2. Ready with another 0-2. Line towards center field. Marte is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Coming to the plate now, Grady Bolton. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Second baseman, Grady.
First pitch coming, here it is. Weekly towards first. Fernandez fields it cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So no runs, no hits, no errors. Stepping up now, Tim Beckham. He singled his last time up on the ground to third. Feliz is right there, and quickly there's one down to lead off the frame. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. It's the depth of his sinker. Sometimes it's a matter of whether or not it's moving east-west, but that one right there had such good downward action. Great pitch.
Well, he's really locked in at this point in the game on the bump. So far this inning, 4 pitches and 2 outs. Got the first guy on 1 pitch, and then absolutely dominates this at bat with a 3-pitch strikeout.
Here comes the first pitch. Good pitch to hit, a sinker down the chute, but it's taken for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up. But that was a nice job of laying off.
The 3-1 pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our tie, but instead it's a foul ball. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So they breeze through this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go, and we are tied 0-0. So digging in now, Alexis Guillen. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. 1-0 the count.
Guillen.
And that's too high, ball 2.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
And that'll get down out there for extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
There's no question he's been struggling at the dish lately, trying to do anything to get himself going. So he's got to feel pretty good after that double. Not to take anything away from him, but I think I could have probably hit that pitch.
Yeah, that's one of those gift pitches, not the location he was shooting for. Behind 0-2 now. Forkball misses, and it's 1-2 now.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And he popped him up. Ref Snyder backs up a bit, and he takes charge for the first out. Into the box now, Will Divino. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Brito. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Stepping in, Jason Fanning comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Ref Snyder fields it cleanly. He'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Roberto Carrara. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th. Marte is camped under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away. Digging in, Grady Bolton. He got on top of one. It was a ground out victim last time. Strike 1 to start the at-bat.
Bolton.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. Behind 0-2 now. Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Digging in to try it again, Tim Beckham. He singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Marte is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full, and we still have no score. So here's the cleanup hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll start things out here in the bottom of inning number 7.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
I think he's pitched better than anyone really expected in this one. He's done a real nice job, but someone's going to make him pay if he puts too many more pitches in that location.
Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And that's going to be a base hit, so the possible go-ahead run is on here to start the home half of the 7th.
Hey, after starting a game 0 for 2 with 2 punch-outs, that single had to feel good right there. Nice piece of hit.
The designated hitter, Tim Crowley.
Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his...
Number 80, Jay Schneider.
This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Guy Wright claims the win out of the pen, his first.
Final line.
This AAA player has been generating a lot of buzz with his stellar play of late. Excellence commands attention. If he keeps it up, visits from reporters will become commonplace, and an invitation to the big stage inevitable.
Now on your home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show. Bong gets handed the ball for the 4th and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This guy has 3 pitches that he brings into his mix. And if he has all of them working, he has a chance to be really solid. A good pitcher, but he needs command of all 3 of his pitches.
Morin is there. 1 pitch, 1 out. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Dero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Matty, this lineup can't consistently find itself in the top third of the league in grounding into double plays. There has to be better and more professional at bats when guys are on base. That is your chance to create runs for your team, and this lineup has not taken advantage of those opportunities.
Landry is underneath this one, and that's out number 2. At the plate, Jared Quintana. First chance for him here after appearing as a pinch hitter in the game last night. No balls and 1 strike. A ball and a strike. Lifted down the line in left. And they can't run it down. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes.
At the ball.
Now a fastball awfully close, but he doesn't get the call. It's 2-2 now. Swinging a ball line hard towards short. But the shortstop's got him played perfectly as he takes this in for the... And that'll bring up Franchi Cordero. For the series, he's 3 for 12. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Franchi Cordero.
And that misses 1-1.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Okay, here's the defense for the home team. And be on the lookout today because the best arm in the outfield resides in left field. Usually not the norm, but you better not test this guy. Not only does he have a strong arm, very, very accurate as well. Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And this will wind up being nothing more than a long foul ball, and it'll hold the count at 0-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? Tomlinson backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. Into the box, Mark Donnelly. He's 3 for 7 in the series coming in. In there, no balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1. 1-1 pitch is a sinker taken for a strike. 1-2. Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Hit hard but foul to the left, and they'll try it again. The 2-2 one more time is looked at, and the count moves full. Kenny Hernandez would be next. Now a fastball swung on and missed, and that is out number 3. So they go down without a whimper here. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Bong. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First offering on its way. And that swung on and missed for strike 1. And he pulled up in time, but it's a called strike 2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit fairly well out towards straightaway center. Cordero on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Okay, here's the defense for the away team. And guys, looking at the numbers, although this team won their last game, they did commit 2 errors, which they are going to have to clean up today if they're going to be more effective on the defensive side of the ball. Let's see who flashed.
Stepping up to the plate, Kenny Hernandez. 7, 8, 9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And no one will track it down. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. Jensen on the move, and there's their first hit of the game.
It's the best competition in all of sport, the pitcher against the batter right there. He fouled off multiple pitches, refused to go down. Not only did he get a knock, but he ran some pitch total up too.
Hugh Hania is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. That's a strike. The throw down is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw. To third. And there's one down now. The pitcher, Cesar Nieves, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Fastball on the first pitch, and it's taken for strike one. A bouncer to the left side. Throw on to first, 2 gone. So striding forward now, Christian Fernandez, 0 for 1 here in the early going. From the belt, the pitch. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line toward the gap in left center. Jensen is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Jake Dye, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. 1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. The 1-1 home. Misses above the zone for a ball.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Joseph is there, 1 away. Stepping in, Jared Quintana comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Here now the 2-2 is swung on and missed. He got him. Into the box now, Franchy Cordero. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, Matty, when I first broke into the league, you wouldn't see that high heater first pitch right out of the gate. But I think there's been a change in philosophy here. Back in the late 90s, early 2000s, guys wanted to attack you more east-west, get you leaning left-right. Now you're seeing guys attack in the philosophy more north-south. Just with launch angles and exit velocities, I think guys are afraid to throw that sinking fastball for fear that guys are just going to run their barrel into it. Not the case with the high fastball.
Eric Stubbs is at the plate as he takes a called strike one. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. A ball and a strike now. The 1-1. Taken, strike 2.
Man, I'm interested to see this next pitch. 3 balls pounded on the inside half of the plate. He either has no respect for this hitter or he's setting him up to go down and away.
Cordero is off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors. So here now's the pitcher. Long flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Hey, you think back to the early innings right there. You thought this guy would have been hitting his showers. A credit to him. He's been able to regroup, find his mechanics, and find a way to stay in this game.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. He's around first, heading for 2. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. James Moran, a hit in 2 tries so far. A bouncer to the left side. And the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Leading off the inning, Mark Donnelly, and they'll need him to get something going here. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Forkball is swung on and missed that time, and they're back to even 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
And this will ricochet off of him on the mound. But he is able to recover as he gets the out at first. 1 away now. And looked like he really left himself open after he released, and this ball came back and got him pretty good. And without speculating too much here, it's looking, at this point at least, like he will be able to continue out there. We should hope. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. Called strike on the inside, and he can't believe it at the plate. It's 1-2 now. One out, nobody on. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Brito is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. Now at the plate, Hugh Hania. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Line hard to the left side, but foul. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes.
1-2.
That's inside and low. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Looked like a sinker there, but he got under it anyway. This is lifted out to left. Jensen is in his tracks now, and he will put it away to retire the side. So they go quietly here in this half inning.
Your attention, please.
Slap hard the opposite way, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So a nice job there by the pinch hitter leading off the inning with a base hit, and it gives the top of the order something to work with. Ready for another shot now. Christian Fernandez. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Here's the 0-2. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning. Digging in once again, Jake Dye. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
On to first, it's a double play as they're digging in and looking for more. Bong, he'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to center field. But sadly for him, this will head straight to the center field. Leading off the inning, Jared Quintana, and they'll need him to get something going here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
And the throw is wide as it pulls the first baseman off the bag. First pitch on its way. That finds the zone, a called strike. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer. Guys have not worked the ball the other way.
Bong over to his left. One down. Stepping into the box, Eric Stubbs.
The batter, number 5. Second
Starts him out with a sinker that's
Eric
inside, 1-0.
Stubbs.
And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. The 1-1 home. It is a fastball in off the plate for a ball. Quintana, base runner at first with 1 out. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Your attention, please.
Here comes the manager out of the first.
For the Aces, number 21.
4-0 the score tonight. The Aces jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back.
The final line score for our ball game.
A manager checks in with his ball club.
MLB The Show's tour. Bong gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitch, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
A little chilly, but not unbearable tonight. 55 degrees here at first pitch.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Nero, give us what you have on this lineup as they start a new series.
Matty, this lineup screams it needs an overhaul. When you're last in the league in on-base percentage, you're not doing a lot of things very well. You're not giving quality at bats. You're not being professional at the plate and forcing the opposition to be on their heels at all. Empty base paths consistently lead to a lot of zeros on the scoreboard.
Looking for back-to-back Ks to start the game. Popped him up. Morin over to his right. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. First pitch of the at-bat. And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Again, he sends it out of play. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he misses there. 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Howard Stapleton. He'll start things out in the top half of the second. No balls and a strike to count. The 0-1 on its way. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. Slapped hard the opposite way. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Hey, nice leadoff single to start the second right there. They're already down. They got to find a way to stay on the attack and get back in this game. We'll see how they play it here.
Tim Rowley.
Well thrown sinker that time, down but in the strike zone. Turned up, and whoa, this is off the third base bag, and that's through for a hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile, the runner is in to score. Now at the plate, Alexis Guillen, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. And the throw will be wide at first as it pulls him off the bag, and a run's going to score. Standing in, David Freitas, hitting right at the 1-for-4 pace with a .250 batting average for the season. No balls and 1 strike. From the stretch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Just getting blown away so far. No reason to throw anything else to speed up his bat. Just stay right there.
Inside, as he might be trying to set him up here. 1-2. Guillen stands at first with 1 out. Count still at 1-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get it.
Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And the run will score all the way from first. It's a 3-2 ball game. Digging in, Adrian Rowley. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away.
Adrian
Rowley is playing in right field today, although he can often be found in center. Swing and a miss on the forkball, and he's deep in the hole. 0-2. A bouncer up the middle. Tomlinson gloves it on to first, and there are 2 down. Striding in once again, Roger Anderson, runner in scoring position with two gone. 0-1 the count.
Anderson.
3 runs already home here. Way inside with that one, a pretty easy take there. 1-2 now.
That fastball must have a little late life on it because that was right in the wheelhouse and he still wasn't able to get good wood on it.
Another one sent foul. Good hard sinker, but he lays off to even things at 2-2.
He certainly has an open base down there, but you don't want your defender standing flat-footed for much longer.
And he fouls this one off. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Jensen, and the inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, 1 error, and 1 man left on base. So striding in, Roberto Carrara 0 for 1 here in the early going. Now a ball softly hit and fouled off to the left, strike 1. Fly ball out toward left center field. Landry sprinting after it. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Tim Beckham 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Beckham.
And he misses with it, 1-1.
He obviously wanted that call on the corner, but if he continues to put the ball right there, he's going to get that call and he's going to keep pitching as well as he is.
The 1-2 to 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
The first base.
Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Nothing across here this half of the inning. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Tim Crowley. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Popped him up. Tomlinson shading to his right, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Standing in, Grady Bolton comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. No balls and 1 strike.
Bolton.
Lifted down the line in left, and that will end up a foul ball. Hit hard up the middle. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And not really much of a chance to recover there as he'll reach first on what undoubtedly will be scored as an infield single.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Jensen is after it. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out. At the plate, David Freitas. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around. Here's a fly ball, well hit. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. In now, Adrian Rowley. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. No balls and a strike to count. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. Ready once again, Roger Anderson. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Now here's the pitch. Now a ball lined to the left side. But this is a foul ball. Now the 0-2 pitch. Line drive to left. And this is handled easily, so quickly 2 are gone here to start the fifth. Ready now, Roberto Carrera. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Strike one to start the at-bat. Now the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Line to the right side. And the ball is dropped.
Kind of looked like he had gotten his bearings there. Dan was going to have a 1-2-3 inning, but not the case, giving up that late 2-out knock.
Boy, this lineup is so deep, 1 through 9. They can put a hurting on you, and they're making him work, and he's given up a lot of base hits so far in this one. So far, this has not been an easy one for this pitcher.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1 on its way. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Some guys have no trouble hitting with 2 strikes, and some guys never want to get there. Let's see the approach right here. I'd like to see him shorten up a little bit, maybe choke up and try and work the ball back up the middle the other way.
Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked.
High in the air and deep to straightaway left. And that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning.
Yeah, I love a team that keeps fighting with 2 outs like they did here. The previous batter gets on board with a single, and his teammate does even better with an absolute bomb. That's good baseball.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Fastball called for strike 2. 2 out, nobody on. Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2.
When he's pitching effectively, usually that 2-seam fastball is moving quite a bit, but here it's just kind of flat and straight. Could be.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. So it's 2 runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 5th coming up. Tacoma's out on top, 5-3. At the plate, Tim Crowley. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way.
Crowley
starts him out with a slider for a strike. 8-5 tonight. The Tacoma Rainiers came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory.
Fans, our final line score.
Sometimes dreams do come true. This player is about to get the chance that millions only dream of. The chance to see if he's got what it takes to make it in the show. A fast-rising young player is welcomed for the first time to a major league roster, at least for today. His new skipper offers words of wisdom and inspiration as he prepares to make his debut appearance on the show's big stage.